Alright gang, welcome back to a 200 horsepower challenge on CalmLands. Today we've got a relatively busy day, but it shouldn't be as busy as the last episode. Probably won't be as long either. Last episode was super long for me. We just had a lot of things to accomplish and I want to get all of those done in that same episode. Today though, we've got to get all of those silage bales put back on our trailer. And you know how good I am at doing that, so this is going to be a bit. And then we need to figure out what we're going to do with this field. So I had originally thought maybe potentially doing some carrots or red beets or something like that. The harvester is going to be 40 grand by itself. We can't really do that yet, I don't think. We have to still afford a harvester just to harvest our main crop over there of sorghum, which should be ready here in the next month or two, probably 3 months actually. So based off of that, we're going to have to put in some kind of cereal crop. It really won't be a root crop like that. At least not yet. My goal is to do some carrots or something of that kind of style, but it just unfortunately will not be yet, based off of looking at the research on that. And there's not any cheap carrot, red beet harvesters that I've been able to find out in Mod Hub, at least for me. So based off of that, our plan is kind of shifted just a little bit. But we are going to get these bales done here, and what I'm going to try to do, because we kind of figured it out last time, if we put a row on the bottom, and then we stack two on top of each other and put them on top, we can get 3 high of these bales on the trailer, which is pretty good. And I put that on the wrong fork. All right, let me back up, put this on the right fork. We want to have it on the left fork when we're on this side, so then I can get them as close as I possibly can, because it appeared in the last time, and maybe I'm just being crazy for even attempting to try this, but when we first did it, it appeared if I was able to get them a little bit closer to the front, we may be able to get another stack in between on the back. It might not make sense what I'm saying to you right now, but I will show you when we get to that point. Alright. So this is going to take a while. I don't like normally just jumping straight into some kind of a time-lapse, but I think in this instance, that's really all we can do right now. We don't have anything else to do until we get these bales out of the way, then we can drill the field. But until then, we don't have anything else we really can do. So let's get this done, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. gang. Painstakingly, the bales have been loaded. We only have 2 other grass bales to pick up over there, which we will do shortly. I'd like to get these bales over here ready to go up to the shop. I think they're about 80-ish%, give or take a few percent for most of them. We may have to skip time a little bit again just so we can sell them, so we can get some profit, so we can actually do something today. We will cultivate that field, probably drill that field today. I would ideally like to get... I don't think we're going to be able to get another plot of land yet, even though I would love it. I just don't think it's going to be possible. The only one I think we could get, and I don't know if I want to... Quick save real quick. I don't know if I want to, because it's kind of out of our way and a point where it's much more difficult to get to, is we could probably get 3, but we'd have to drive down here, across the bridge, all the way up here. It's just, I'd rather stay in this vicinity at least until we get to that point. Maybe we can build a bridge to get over there ourselves on here if we need to at that point. But I think maybe in this vicinity would be the most ideal situation for us. But I mean, these are all way more expensive, so we'll just have to see. Let's drop that off right there for now. I'm going to go put these grass bales into the storage, and then I'm going to go pick up the other 2, bring them back here, put them in the storage, and then we'll take those up to the shop and see what we can get. If nothing else, we can at least potentially put... actually, I don't even know if these are going to fit in there. I don't think they're going to. I have to go one at a time, I think. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to put more than 1 in there, which isn't really the most realistic, right? You don't really want to keep grass out because of the rain, but if it's wrapped in silage, it's a different story, but... We already have 1 little pallet of wool already certain. We probably will buy some more sheep with this money that we get here, but we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not really going to be able to get it any further than that. So I'm going to have to hope the door can help close it. It does. Yeah, I can't get in there. So unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to leave most of the grass out here. I think I might be able to put this one in there too, and the door will push the other one back, but I think that's probably going to be the extent. But then, if I do that, I don't know how I'm going to get him out of there. I should have thought about that actually before I put that in there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get that out of there. We'll leave that one in there for now. I'm not going to put any more in there. I'm glad I thought about that. Looks like we've created a bit of a hill here when we created this sheep enclosure. I'll have to try to shore that up in the future when we have a little more funds at our exposure. Let's go pick up these 2 bales, bring them back here. I'll do all that off camera, and then we'll take those bales up to the shop, get them sold, see what kind of money we get, and then we'll drill this field over here. Well, cultivate and then drill the field. I'm also going to bring back that windrower with this, so few just cleanup items off camera. We'll be back with you guys as soon as we're ready to move the bales. Alright gang, we're making it back up here to the shop. You may have noticed I'm missing a few bales. Disaster happened, and we are going a different way than we normally do as well. I could not get up the hill. Our tractor was not strong enough to pull all of the bales that I put on there. So I tried and I tried and I tried for quite a while, and I couldn't get up. You can see the time has gone by significantly. Mostly because I did try to speed up time a little bit just to make it a little bit easier on ourselves and make sure the silage bales were closer to being ready by the time we get up here. But the rest of that time was me spent trying to get up this dang on hill. And our tractor just can't do it. And I think it's just because it's 2-wheel drive. I think that's the biggest problem. But yeah, it's having some severe issues here. So we made it. We've got to go back down somewhere down that hill over there and pick up the rest of the bales that I took off. I think it's like 4 or 5. So we won't get our full amount here, and we still have some grass that's on here that is not ready to go. So I had moved the time to real time for a while after I got stuck and was trying to get up the hill. So let's see, where's the best place to sell these, and then we just move time up so we can get these ready to go 744. That's really good. Wow. That's better than what it normally is in February, which is the best time to sell silage. So, with that, let's speed the time up again here. Let's get these bales at least ready to go. There we go. That didn't take long at all. So the problem is now we've run out a lot of day that we wanted to, accomplish some things. I probably could have did the cultivation first before bringing these up here, but I thought they were going to be ready faster than they actually were. So that's part of the problem here, so it's a mistake on my part, but that's okay. $67,000 just for those. There's 2 more here that fell out in the wrong location, so get those in there as well, and then we'll go back and get the other 5 or 6, whatever it was. So hopefully after that we'll be close to 90,000 again. Based off of that, we're getting about 2,500, just 2,650 a bale or something like that. We were 700 a bale. We should be around 90,000. Let's go get these bales, gang. What a disaster. So much time wasted. It's December. The sun goes down much faster right now. And snow's coming. May not be able to get something in the field today. We may just have to drill it and then plant something in the next episode. We're probably just going to run out of time here. Unless we do some night work, but not really the most ideal situation for you guys to watch if it's night work. Here's our bales down here. 5 of them. I'm just going to throw these on there any way I can. I'm not going to be trying to make them look neat. Got plenty of room for 5 bales, so the fastest way I can get them on there and get us stuff back to the store and sell them and make ourselves some money, the better, and the faster we can get back to our farm and begin outlining a field. Okay, everything is going awry today. Oh my goodness, are you shitting me? Alright, I'll do this off camera, gang. I'm getting frustrated now because of how long it took me just to get up here. Let me do this off the camera. We'll get back to the shop. We'll sell this, and we'll be back. Alright, pulling back up to the shop, gang. It was a disaster, but we got it done. We finally got them on here. We're finally going to finish selling these. We can get back to our farm, get cultivating, and go from there. And I'm kind of leaning, because we're not going to have enough to buy anything unless we buy another one of the small plots. I'm kind of leaning towards getting this second tractor here, gang. A cheaper tractor, but a second cheap tractor. Nope. Yep, 90,000. I was right on the money. I knew it was going to be right around 90,000. So that's good. I like that. That's a really good amount for us. Let's take a look at tractors potentially that we want to buy. And then if there is anything out there that's worth it, I will buy it right now. We'll take it back to the farm. We can cultivate, get a line done for the cultivation, and then potentially put that on a worker. And then we can maybe drill right behind them. But let's take a look. Alright, gang, I'm not really seeing anything that makes sense, I think, so it's getting dark too. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the farm. We're going to do an outline of the new field we'll make, and then we're going to call that episode there. It's going to be a relatively short episode in comparison to the last one. Very short in comparison to the last one, I should say. But there's just, unfortunately, had those issues getting up the hill, and Yeah, so we'll leave it there. See you back at the farm. Alright gang, as you can see, darkness has fallen upon us. There's not a whole lot else we can do today. The only exception we can do quickly before we close out is buy some more sheep, and I think that is what we're going to do. The next episode we will complete that field over there as far as... okay, went in the wrong way here. We will complete that field over there as far as cultivating, and then we will drill it with something. I'm not sure what we will put in there yet. And I believe the next episode what we will plan to do is start cutting down some of those trees that I had previously talked about. We have not done that yet, so that will be our goal there. So, all that said, let's go over here. Let's buy some sheep. So I don't think we have any of these bent times yet, so let's buy those. So we have 8 right now. Realistically, I think I'd like to keep it around 10 and then just have them reproduce the rest of the way. So I think I'm going to do some more Steinshof. I like Steinshof. I think they're my favorite sheep. Not that that makes that big of a difference, but... Alright, here we go, gang. We got some more sheep. Hopefully they'll make us some more wool. It will mean that they're going to be using more water and food, but we should have enough for the future for them. We've got 1 bale that's inside here that I'm going to have to figure out a way to get out. We've got 3 here that I stacked up, and there's still a bit of one, I believe, in the barn itself for them. I don't think there's much left. Yeah, there's 200 liters left in there. So they should be okay for a while, at least until we're able to get another plot of land and mow some more grass. So, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my other channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next episode.